I'm biased. Because I'm only at the top, but you tried it. You say you love me like you love him, you lying. You know you're worth for what it's worth, I could buy it. But say it's only at the top, but I'm biased.
Next time, go that, go that, go that, go that, go that, go that. Please, please don't go that, go that, go that, go that, go that, go that with me. Left wrist, go that, right wrist, go that, necklace, go that, sis, go that, this thing, go that, go that, go that, go that, go that, go that with me. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Don't get the dark, cause the feds on it.
Here we go. Let's go, Coach.
Back on my ways, missing my girl, I ain't seen her in days. What can I say? I'm out in the baby, trying to get paid. Look what I made.
Do we got the right chart up?
I never change.
Yep.
Can put myself back in the minimum wage. Gotta keep all in this crunch time. Eating these rappers is lunchtime. You the man only sometimes. End your career with a punchline. The industry told me the front lines.
Go, Coach.
Getting money in my bloodline. Talking on me, mine. Keep with a real. Don't want to talk if it ain't about a deal. But it ain't for me real quick. Ain't gon' stop so my net worth millions. Going school, I drop down. They try to read when I drop with the top down. Get me on stage, I rock out. Every day money can't break, no timeouts. Change up quick, they sign up. Tryna hear my line out. Thinking I'm come find out 1v1, you dust like a whiteout. Studio been my hideout. Can't shit tears, mama ain't no
Oh, dang, ain't nobody playing? Nobody home.
Gotta pass your tryouts.
Thursday? What happened? What's going on? Y'all having an early week?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Booming this like Metro. Groupies on me, that's fine, don't sweat those. Been on, keeping my head strong. My dog ain't talking about Petco. Brand new ones, they retros. Live fast, die on, stand my headstone. Stop been grown. You ain't getting money, been frank in the friend zone.
I just don't want to play myself.
I ain't never switched up in a family. Be talking to that at me. Gotta watch my wrist, that's classy. I'm a dog to a she nasty. Then I'm about she me. My mama proud she had me. Can't let nobody surpass me. I moved to the
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are inside of the very spacious Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis.
Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Indianapolis Colts.
Came down top with that Purdy mouth.
Ready to go, and we are underway for
Brock
Lucas
Purdy
Oil
mouth.
Stadium. And he is out of bounds here on the return. First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Purdy off the play fake.
He'll buy some time right. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. He's got a man complete.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
What a play that turns out to be. 36 yards.
I've heard of quick strike offenses, but this is taking that to the extreme. I mean, the very first snap of the ball game, normally you're thinking, let's get our quarterback comfortable and get him into the flow of the game, but not here. They come out attacking from the outset, and it pays off in a big way.
He'll fire this
Gotcha.
deep for Ayuk.
And this one is incomplete.
You get a sense of what this game plan might be. They think they can take a few home run shots against this defense. They tried it there on the opening drive, but that ball's incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. Purdy will set up to throw it here.
And this one
Turn around and catch it.
Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since.
Now former 6th-round pick, it's Elijah Mitchell.
And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first down. They'll give him a yard on the play, and it'll be 4th down.
Purdy now to throw.
No!
To find the open man. That's
You got to be kidding me.
49ers. Brandon Ayuk, 38 yards. And the Niners' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
They're the favorite, no question. And when they score like that on the opening drive to set the tone, you're the underdog on the other bench. That's hard, isn't it?
Yeah, because you can't bring the home crowd into it, because you're counting on that to be a part of your equalizer, ride their momentum. But you have to give them something to cheer for. So now what you're worried about is they're better than we are.
We gotta do better than that.
Going. Are we about to get blown out?
Good news, still a long way to go.
And Dallas Flowers going to bring this out of the end zone. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Richardson. That's caught. It's Josh Downs.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 25 yards there on the catch and run. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. And this taken in by Downs.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 12 more yards for him there. It's a 1st down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
On 1st down, Richardson. That complete to Downs.
And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
Well, that's not just his first, not his second, already his 3rd completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top priorities.
And a top priority for the defense has got to be finding ways to cover him. And I don't think you can have one basic coverage to get it done. You have to throw a number of coverages at him, make him think as he's running downfield, and hope you can create a little bit of havoc.
Touchdown. Josh Downs, 1st downs. Touchdown. You rolled me in there. Rolled me into the touchdown. And it was all Josh Downs. Rookie to rookie. Look at rookie.
Confirmation about what they had hoped, right? Because they thought they had a quarterback. They're thinking they have a quarterback. You do this, they believe they've got a quarterback. Look up, elbowing each other up in the stands. That's our guy.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And this is now a 1-point game.
Let's go get a stop, defense.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards.
Good one at all.
Tackled at the 20. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6
Why did my guy just freeze like
just
that?
a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific
Man, my baby mama
outcomes in
game
mind.
plan for this
To
drive.
me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Purdy bootlegging it.
Ah!
Got a man right.
Ah!
And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of
Oh,
bounds.
jeez, oh, peace. Y'all just go keep.
Sync now. They've got another first
Y'all
down.
just gonna keep
And the
on
offense humming on the first drive. Not much has changed here on
cheating
drive
for these
number 2.
dudes, man.
No, and I think a lot of times confidence just really kicks in for a team. They may have been confident going into the game, but once you prove it on a drive, it's hard to get out of that mindset, isn't it? And look, let's face it, we can always lock in on the skill position, guys. Those big fellas up front, they're really making this offense go
That's a
early in the
block.
game.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
What you gonna give me?
So from the 22, here's 2nd and 2. Samuel in motion. And he's going to handle it on the touch pass.
Sit it down.
He'll be taken down near the 20.
Cut that mess out.
A tight one. 8-7 our score after 1 on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a third down and less than a yard. Shotgun now with Purdy.
Good job.
It is incomplete.
I feel like my man, Old Mo, momentum might be changing jerseys right now. How about what they just got done? They scored a touchdown their last drive. Now here's a 3 and out. Maybe momentum's getting ready to creep to the other sideline.
It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it. They'll run with a
No!
And he's going to have
Oh,
the first
that's
down here as he
tough.
gets this one to the 17-yard line. In lieu of the sneak on 4th and inches, they just say, give it to the big man in the backfield.
Yeah, fullback no less. Not many of those left in the NFL, but for those that have one, perfect time to use them, perfect time to get it done.
So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. Purdy looking to throw. They'll roll him out right. Touchdown 49ers. Deebo Samuel from 17 yards out. And the 49ers
We need
are
to
able to
stop
add on
defense.
to that lead. Well, on that connection, it looked like they maybe had some pre-play communication. Maybe one of them noticed an area that was open to the defense to get the pass to.
When you put the time in, sometimes you have that great silent communication that you just noticed right there, because the best quarterback-receiver combos in the NFL, they know how to make those adjustments at the line of scrimmage when they see something pre-play, and they got it done there.
And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more.
Getting beat by Brock Purdy Mount.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. First and 10, Richardson looks to throw it. And he's got his man on the out route. So they'll get nothing out of that play, and that'll make it second down.
You got to be kidding me.
Throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him.
Right,
He can make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Off play action, Richardson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
Well, so much for getting separation. No chance there. Locked down tight, forcing the incompletion on that attempt.
On third down, here's Richardson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. He had the touchdown on the opening drive. Now he's got a first down. Going old reliable there to the slot on third down.
And the slot position has become the bane of just about every defense's existence, because how do you cover? Do you go with the bigger guy to try and use size? You got to try to go with the quicker guy, and sometimes you even get out quick there. Very difficult to match up with that slot receiver. That's why they keep going back to him.
And he's had the hot hand. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
Richardson off the play fake. And he takes a shot on the release.
Oh, you got to be kidding me.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just one first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on fourth down and 9. They'll go for it. Here's Richardson.
Come on. Come on. Oh, you got to be kidding me.
So certainly an interesting for it. And the Niners take over in terrific field position.
That is crazy.
So just on their side
that is crazy.
Yeah, I mean, a surprising decision there to go for that.
Must have a lot of confidence in his defense. Must feel like, hey, we're in great shape here because our defense can hold them, because they're really outside of field goal range now. All right, the opposite team. So if you hold them here, you haven't given up any
Come here.
Could
have fumbled it.
By the Colts. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down.
But that's what they have to do more of defensively, not just getting sacks, but they have to keep getting in his face, not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. Purdy's throw complete here to Ayuk.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. They'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Good job.
Take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Tough spot here, 3rd down and 11.
Oh!
That's Jennings.
You gonna give him the first down too, nigga?
On the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And this offense has converted twice already here in this first half on 4th down conversions. And here we go again. Needing the tough yards.
Oh, come on.
And he is going to have the Niners first down. And they get it easily. A gain of 5 on 4th and 1. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration.
Pure frustration. That's all.
So
all
this
I got for
offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10.
Just shutting down a run. I can shut down the best running back on your team, but can't shut down the fullback. That sounds right.
The running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
It's 2nd and 7 from the 9. Here's Purdy. They'll find Ayuk open right side. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line.
Yeah, cut that mess out.
Nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
It's
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Back to throw, Purdy. And it's caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does.
You have got to be kidding me.
Now the Niners going to set it for 3rd and final timeout.
That's fucking.
And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
You got to be kidding me, man. Let's go get him.
Now Purdy. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Purdy. That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the 49ers will extend their lead here just before halftime. Purdy and the Niner offense, they'll stay on the field. They'll try to go for 2 here. They'll look to throw. Being chased out left. And he is into the end zone. So they
What's the point of hitting him? You're going to pull him forward. No, let me hit you forward. Let me knock you forward into the end zone. That's the best thing to do.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Let's see. One hitter quitter, baby.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission. A final shot before the half. Richardson. He'll let one go deep for Downs. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And he will be
tackled him twice
on what will be the final play of this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis.
It's time to play. Gotta play super football from here on out.
The Colts getting the football first, and they trail here as we are back underway in quarter number 3. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive, but maybe cut into it a little bit as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
Check it back, check it back. Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Now it's Richardson. Throw out right, pulled in by Downs. No question that they're going to continue to look his way. 6 catches in the first half and now 7 on the game. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
First and 10, Taylor now. He'll get this to about the 38. Another modest gain there on that one, and I think, Charles, you can probably pin part of the deficit on a failure on their part to really get this ground game established.
Yeah, and they've really struggled to be multidimensional in this one, haven't they, partner? Because they have to be extremely one-dimensional now if they hope to get back into this game. They'll have to do it by throwing the football and hope to have success through the air.
Play action. Now Richardson. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
Well, they're certainly in a bad way right now. Not so bad that you can call this one over already, but bad enough that you know you can't toss an interception to open the second half. This just ratchets up the pressure on this team's defense right now.
Play action. Now Purdy rolling to his right. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. This is caught inside
Why are
the
y'all
15.
not?
And he is out of bounds right around the
sucks.
10-yard line. How about a 39-yard pickup? They'll take it.
Another big play right there, and this is where, as an offense, you can really put the hammer down. You've got a double-digit lead, but those other guys, they've been hanging around. A touchdown here could put this game out of reach, and that's a strong step towards getting it done.
This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4. Throwing here, Purdy. Dancing to his left. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Samson Abuka in there to get him. It's a loss of 5.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
It's 2nd and goal, but now all the way back at the 14. Another try after the first down sack. Purdy. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Purdy. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. Good contain. No gain on the screen, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And I know that one didn't work out the way they thought, but I don't think it was a bad time to call this play. You're thinking on 3rd down, you might possibly see some pressure. You might see a blitz. So they tried to set up the screen, but that one was well read, and they stopped them for no gain.
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. Operating from the gun, Purdy. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted.
That should have been a big thing.
Julian Blackman. And the Colts are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
And he fires one incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They go play action with Richardson. And that's going to be incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Richardson going on 4th down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Kiwi!
Now he's free at the
Just
35.
down. First down.
Go.
Touchdown.
Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Just down.
Josh Downs,
First down.
his second
Touchdown.
touchdown of the night. And the Colts are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Well, Charles, kind of the future of this franchise on display right there. You had a rookie throwing it, a rookie catching it, and taking it into the end zone.
Could you imagine if we were in the owner's box right now and we could look at the front office and see the grins on their faces, to see the present making plays and knowing what the future will bring of these youngsters going out and making big-time moments happen for this team.
Here's Gay now to add the extra point.
What's the way?
It's up and good, so they claw back into it. 24-14 now. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score.
That was a pick.
Purdy's throw pulled in by Kittle. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
It's a great route here and good recognition. Their tight end's going to give a little hesitation in the middle of that route. Hopefully slows cover man for just a split second. And he's going to continue down the field, and he makes a nice catch there.
Purdy. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. A few things better than a big man interception. You can always tell right when they get the football, there's that level of excitement and nervousness, and also like, what the heck do I do with this thing?
And you say, no better sight? Well, not for the quarterback who just threw it. It's bad enough to throw a pick, but to throw one to the big guy? But you're right about that. Now what do I do with it? But what's fun about it is, you know they're going to be in the film room after this ball game, telling all their teammates, maybe I should shift over to offense. I've got skills. What do you think?
Oh, absolutely. I always find myself cheering for them after they intercept it. Unfortunately here, he couldn't make it into the end zone.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Richardson on 2nd and 10. Throw taken in by Taylor, left side. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Let's get back in this game. Let's get back in this game.
35 yards.
Don't be lame.
Colts are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. Game is over for the point after. It's up and good, and this now becomes a 24-21 ball game.
Just like that. Super football. Super football.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And he is out of bounds here on the return. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. Purdy's throw taken in by Samuel.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. McCaffrey on the counter. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 18 yards, first down Niners.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns. But guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he makes it all the way down to the 13-yard line.
They've been running all game.
Rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
And a guy that can change the game shows you a glimpse of it right there, taking the ball down inside the red zone.
It just tells you how tough it is for a defense. You just hold on all game and essentially hold your breath. Will they break a big one on us at any point during the game? It just happened right there.
Now a give, right side McCaffrey.
You have got to be...
And he'll be
You're carrying him to the freaking end zone.
11 more yards that go around, a first down.
Oh, man. Y'all are literally carrying this nigga through the end zone.
Efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Man, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you know, they want to ride him down the stretch.
Let that mess out.
Fresh legs.
No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal.
This is where coaches have to spend a lot of time going over situations with their players, because him getting tackled there is not the worst thing in the world. You're going to run more plays, right? Clock's going to go. But his thought process is getting into the end zone. It's counterintuitive for him to actually go down in this spot.
Yeah, but like you say, you don't want to get in the end zone too early here.
No, not at all, because...
No!
Take this into the end zone.
Oh, my goodness.
Touchdown. Christian McCaffrey taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Niners are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. Purdy will throw for it. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone.
Flushed out right.
Richardson under pressure, and down he goes. That is Nick Bosa out on the edge, who worked his way in for the sack. But they'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Now Richardson. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
taken down. Back at his own 7.
That's not happening.
Able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy.
If I get 14 points, I win the game.
4th down, desperation time. Here's Richardson. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. That one looks like he'll throw here. Touchdown! George Kittle, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Niners have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter.
Put it to bed.
Well, this, of course, set up by the stop a moment ago on 4th down. And now that might be the score that puts this one officially out of reach.
And it's a tough one because your hands are tied when you're losing in the 4th quarter because you know you've got to make something happen. They couldn't pick up the 1st down, and after that, the air just went right out of the balloon, and you knew you were looking at a defeated team.
Team is defeated.
Purdy and the Niner offense, they'll stay on the field. They'll try to go for 2 here. They'll try and throw for it. Flush to his right. And they're a perfect 5 for 5 now on 2-point conversions as he is in to get them 2 more. And the touchdown apparently not enough. They want more, an onside kick. And the 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Ooh, this
So after the main field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Go touchdown. Touchdowns, 1st downs, touchdown.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over. Trying to hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Nick Bosa in there to get
I can't do nothing with this dude,
man. Sack tonight. They can't figure him out. On 2nd down, it's Richardson to throw it. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about, and you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Oh, he's intercepted again. It's Richardson's third of the game. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton.
The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular
play, nigga, you scared me, bro.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Looking to throw. Purdy. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. And the Colts are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. Well, baseball folks, Charles, they like to talk about the 3 true outcomes, a strikeout, a walk, or a home run. But for this quarterback, it's been the 2 true outcomes here. He's got 4 touchdown passes, but now a 3rd interception.
And it pains you to think that you have to try and tell.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Ambry Thomas. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. Oh, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. Purdy to throw it on 1st down. He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Out of the gun, Purdy. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
Second and 10. Back to throw again. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Julian Blackmon. And the Colts are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the 4th quarter, trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people who are really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And the 49ers come up with a late turnover. But it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game
doesn't matter to nobody.
Officially over. Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams,
I got my helmet off. What's up with you,
when
baby?
they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere,
I still got years in that, baby. I ain't
the
gonna
lights
leave
are
this
shining brightly. They show up and they show out.
I only scored half the time, nigga. That's messed up. Highlight.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin.
I had 9 yards rushing. Nigga had 300 yards passing.
Sports. For more, check us out at
I just didn't do nothing on offense, nigga.
With that, we say good night, everybody, from Indianapolis.
horrible game. Had 3 touchdowns. Brock Purdy threw for 300. Oh yeah, no. Oh, but I had the 92-yard long kick. Yeah. That was probably Josh Downs' first down touchdown. McCaffrey showed up. Taylor didn't show up. What's up? Who's that nigga? Josh Downs, first down touchdown. Had that 92-yard long kick against IU. Or Skittle. AC had one. Josh Downs, first down touchdown. Nigga. Did it for me, baby. Always coming through. Touchdown, first down, touchdown. Brock Purdy, happening all day. Look, straight up. Oh yeah, oh, keeping those. I was just happening all day. Can't get the mute button. Touchdowns for the TD. What I need from me. Oh, this one where he just rolled me in. Pick up dot. Roll it in. See? Brock Purdy to IU. Oh, you can still be the blue. Go Daniel. That's a set. In there. Come here. Don't fall. Don't like that. Billion Black. But hey, how come? That's another one. Can't even get those highlights, man. Yeah, now
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the San Francisco 49ers.
Up, I got an immediate rematch. That's what I'm talking about.
Here's the punter, Rigoberto Sanchez, on to get us started. And we are underway from Santa Clara. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
If you're in the offensive huddle, you're smiling after that play because you've certainly got them guessing now. Second and short, could they just hand it off for another big gain? Or did they take advantage of this spot to take a big shot downfield?
Took a shot at a big shot downfield. Well, let's find out.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And not a whole lot there. Maybe a yard to the 27.
Put that mess down.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Purdy gets this one to use check. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They'll go for it. Here's
Come here, Brock
Purdy.
Purdy.
And he's brought down.
Brock Purdy.
It's a sack and a turnover on downs. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal.
Why is he already tired? What in the world? The first run, you still tired from the last game? That shouldn't even count, baby. Hey, franchise.
Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
Look at you. Only got 9 yards last game. Hope you're tired of not getting touchdowns. How about that?
So
hope that's why you're tired.
From the 7-yard line. Richardson going to move him around. They'll drop to throw. Throw over the middle, going to be caught here by Mo Alley Cox.
Face mask.
So give them the yardage on the pass and half the distance to the goal line.
Because they're inside the 30, so now you don't march off the full 15, right? You have half the distance to the goal. In any event, that's precious real estate given up.
Precious real estate.
So the face mask moves him closer, and now 1st and goal. Taylor is going to take this one in for a Colts touchdown.
touchdown.
Good job there, Charles, taking advantage of the short field, and they score first, punching it in on the short touchdown run.
I love the theme there, right? They didn't have to do anything big on that drive. Took advantage of where they were on the field, took it downfield, put the ball in the end zone. The only thing big on that drive, the 6 on the scoreboard.
Matt Gay on for the extra point. And this is good to make it 7-0 Indy.
Makes the score 7, 49ers nothing. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead he does go down to a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Here we go, G. 44's the mic. 44's the mic. Check, check. Let's go. Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go. I go. 44, Mike, 44. 17. Defense, keep it up, guys. Fofo's the mic. Mike's Fofo. Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Julian.
Get off of me. Get off of me. That was a pick.
Inside the 10-yard line. They had him back deep, got the interception, and now they start inside the 10.
Partner forgets starting inside the red zone. They're inside the green zone. From the 10-yard line in, a lot of teams call it that because that's the money zone. Get it into the end zone and make your cash.
Get into the end zone and make your cash. To the green zone.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. From the shotgun, Richardson.
No!
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Oren Burks.
Oh, fellas.
Take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. CD, when he went to throw that, I'm not sure if he just didn't see where the defense was. Whatever the case, not the throw you're looking for on 1st and goal.
Not at all, because, look, let's face it, that close to the goal line, if you throw an interception, is going to hurt on any down. But really, the only down you can kind of live with is if you do it on 4th down. The first 3, if you don't have it wide open, just get rid of it. Make sure they can't get it and live to fight another down. 1st and goal, and you throw the pick, not good at all.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
No!
But the catch is made. And he's going to be brought down right there at the 23.
Yeah, come on, man.
19 yards that time for number 19.
Fofo's the mic. Mike's Fofo.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game.
Purdy now to throw.
They go with a shuffle pass, and it's complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play.
What the heck was that?
It's 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Looking to throw. Purdy. That's going to be caught by Samuel. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
They'll try and run for it. This is Juszczyk. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. McCaffrey running up the middle. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Back to throw. Purdy. That's Samuel, caught left side. And he is going to have the 49ers first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
Debo going in motion left.
They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory.
2 yards to go, 2nd down.
On the quick handoff, it's Juszczyk. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Well, not a lot of flash and dash on that play. 2nd and 2, and they hand it to the big man. And he ends up picking up a 1st down. A little bit of gray area there, though. But I think what they thought, hey, we hand it to him here. If we come back and don't get it, we still got another down to try and pick it up.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Jennings, a receiver in motion right. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it's second down. Up the middle, here's Mitchell. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
I'm gonna throw something at you, man.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On third down, it's Purdy. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's fourth down.
Could have been worse.
Was awfully tight there on third down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up fourth down.
Would have been right at about a 52-yard field goal try, but no, they are going to go for this thing on fourth down. They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Colts are going to take over with a football.
Stop team.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't
take it and right down Broadway. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. When he runs, he seems to do a nice job of knowing when to be patient and find the hole, and then when the hole is there, he goes quickly.
You're exactly right. He knows how to just take off, but you know what else? Brings a little thump with him, doesn't he?
He does.
He packs the boom at the end of the run and finishes it going forward. That's what you want to see out of your backs.
First and 10, Richardson looks to throw it. That's caught. It's Josh Downs.
Touchdown. First down.
All the way
Touchdown.
to the 30. It's another first down as this time they get an even 20.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
Escaping the pressure right. And he's got this
down almost first down?
to the 20 before he's dropped. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Richardson going to change the play here. Now they'll change things up. Off play action, Richardson. That complete to Downs. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that's going to bring up second down. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now 2nd and 3. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Taylor. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. So the completion good for just 3. And that's going to bring up a fourth down. They'll run for it. It's Taylor. Now a timeout.
7 seconds left in the first half.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Richardson to throw off play action.
And it's caught on the deflection.
On the deflection.
Touchdown.
Alec pierced your heart.
I might add, shows you
Alec pierced your heart with a touchdown.
Not making it on 4th down. One play, touchdown.
Yeah, and I've got to put this on the man in charge, the head coach. He made the decision to go for it. To me,
why would you think I was going to go for 2?
And it backfired on him in a big
I'm
way.
up by 14-0 at the half.
Gay is up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone.
So 2 quarters down.
Should have fumbled one time for the hood.
Return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis.
You gonna give me a short field?
And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. Second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. A very interesting call and one that backfires.
Very interesting.
Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach. We can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage.
That's the point of the attack at the line.
Leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it's just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
On 3rd down, here's Richardson.
Buying time to his left. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down.
Yeah, that's the
Hargrave, the D tackle, getting the sack.
Well, partner, we know they came out of the locker room down on the scoreboard, but I will guarantee you the defensive side of the ball got super emotional. They can come out and play with aggressiveness, with fury, because they don't have to be quite as precise, and it paid off for them on that play, didn't it?
Sure did. Excellent play, really setting the tone for this 3rd quarter.
Gotcha. Oh, touchdown. Oh, man, you had that. That is messed up.
Get the football back. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on down.
Backfires for a turnover on down.
What they're doing, they got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any 4th down stop is a big momentum play.
Here's Purdy on 1st and 10.
Come here.
Escapes the sack.
Come here, Brock Purdy.
But now he's swallowed up and taken down.
Buried
For
by
10 yards.
defenders on the drive's first play.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done.
Here's Purdy.
Eluding the pressure right.
Ooh, pick it off, baby. Pick it off.
It's a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
No! Look at Debo.
He's got space. And he is brought down, but
Debo.
reaching the 30.
That nigga just Debo'd his way to the end zone.
30 now for 1st and 10.
Samuel in motion. On first down, Purdy.
Gotcha. Pick it.
It's intercepted.
Hit it.
Picked off by Juju.
Hit it.
Down the numbers.
Juju. Hit it.
And he will bring it back.
Juju with the hit. Oh, you about to quit. Damn. What's up? Yeah. Your peer has. Yay. Got back. That revenge. The revenge games be player. At least I got it on tape. Because any other time, you couldn't even tell what was going on. He's loosening up her. You know what time it is. Brock Purdy mouth. See the way the Juju was doing it?
Know the go think I don't wanna know. She keep looking at me like she feeling me. Girl, the way you be moving, the stuff you be doing, you tripping out and it's killing me.
Man, that's what I got, you be tripping. I can't even do it, my girl, I'm Tiffany. Damn, and she tryna cut me off. No, she cannot do it, no, she cannot scissor me. Mark your spot, that boy get don't send him the car, he finna get blessed on. I get the pay, I'm talking about Benjamin Frank, not talking about the one that you sketch on.
He play dumb, get his gone. Hit a crib, but he loving on red bone. Now I'm hard to reach, I'm about my cheese, I'm moving around with two phones. Move around like an island boy, but it ain't for the head, cause I keep me a vest on. Get down like the Backstreet Boys, cause it make you dance, but you better get your groove on.
And I'm not talking about, but it too strong. Talking and we get it started, pull up in the U-Haul, you get your move
and
on.
they know they ain't seeing us. You put all of your opinion, I double call.
We got our revenge on Brock Purdy mouth. Now let's see. They might mess around and give us Kansas City.
I draw that little boy and don't get enough. Shorty your horsey, I told her they like city, yo. The granny, I had to tell her pick it. You wanna feed anything under 18, just like met this from the club. She like 5'3", I think it ain't Lydia.
You know we unstoppable, man. It's impossible to stop us. We for sure on the road. Stay to myself,
Lurker. Fred Warner.
Hey, Fred.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida at Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami.
Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Miami Dolphins.
Kick this off right.
Here's the punter, Rigoberto Sanchez, on to get us started. And we are underway from Hard Rock Stadium.
Braxton Berrios now from his end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. They'll run here with Raheem Mostert.
And he'll push his way forward to about the 32.
Raheem Mostert.
The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
From the 32-yard line now, here's a second down and 4. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert.
And this carry not as productive. He's
stay it on with
at
Mostert.
The line of scrimmage. And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. On play action, here's Tua.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. He's going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the first down and then some.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert.
And this dude got away. And this dude got away. Mostert, you better catch up, Mostert.
27 yards. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation. We were
ground game
about
established.
One of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly, it's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
So just 3 yards on the completion there, and it'll be second down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Oh, and that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up the third down.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here.
There he goes, right side.
His name is Speed.
Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy. It's not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
Richardson off the play fake. That's going to be taken in by Downs.
Touchdown.
It's going to go out of bounds,
First down.
but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Here's the former NFL rushing champ. It's Jonathan Taylor.
And out of bounds all the way down.
Out of bounds all the way down.
This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads.
Touchdown, Colts!
That's touchdown.
Taylor from 3 yards out. And the Colts use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
Jonathan touchdown. Jonathan touchdown, baby.
Matt Gay on for the extra point. And this is good.
Yeah, bro, I know how to kick.
7-0 Indy.
So, Rigoberto Sanchez.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Berrios now from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Let's get another pick. Another pick six. That was a pick six. EJ Speed is slow. How is your name Speed and you slow?
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
Oh.
They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there.
And he dropped it.
And he can't bring it in. Incomplete. He dropped it on the crossing route. Fourth down now.
Sorry about that,
they
bro.
moved the ball okay here in these first 2 drives, but this one's going to again amount to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
They need to catch these balls. No diddy. That's what needs to happen. Catch these balls. No diddy.
No sign of Tua departing. Fourth down. They're going for it. Tagovailoa going for it on fourth down. There he goes left side.
Yeah, right.
Inside the 25. Cedric Wilson. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Ced Wilson, 77 yards. And the Dolphins' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
And why did it look like it's great?
Went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
Extra point up and good by Sanders, and we are tied at 7.
That was messed up.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. First and 10. Here's Richardson with it. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
So the incompletion, and now it's second and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
On third down, here's Taylor. But he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. Fourth down. It's a 5-yard pickup that time on what will wind up being the final play of this first quarter. 7-7, our score after 1. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Try to punch it in with Taylor. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They go to the ground again with Taylor. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now.
Filthy.
Touchdown.
Absolutely filthy juke.
Jonathan Taylor.
It was nasty. It just got somebody's baby mama pregnant. That nasty juke. Oh man, bro, did I get your girl pregnant? Mother, I got a nasty juke. Haha.
And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
My fault, bro. I got a nasty juke. I got the girl pregnant. It's a juke nasty.
Sanchez now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown.
Another score from Jonathan. Touchdown.
This taken in right around the goal line. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. Across midfield. He's on his way. Touchdown Dolphins. Raheem Mostert, 72 yards. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it too before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a complete guy who can run it and catch it, and we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
And right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all, but right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
109 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good
I'm on my way
there.
to a big
Puts him
game
over
on the ground,
century mark in
nigga.
yardage, and we're still in the second quarter.
Now Zach Moss played prep ball 8 miles from here in Hollandale Beach.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down.
On the handoff, Taylor.
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
And they'll go to the air now with Richardson.
On the move to his left. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
As we both know, there was a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year, and part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
Richardson to the air on first down. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted.
Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
This is 2nd and 8.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill.
And the Colts are going to take possession here at their own 33. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
And it gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 23 yards, the final tally. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did.
First and 10, it's Richardson.
How
the
does...
fest continues. Here's another interception.
What in the world? Oh, my goodness.
Great shape here as they take over
And Brandon, how many times have we talked with these rookies out there?
In the air.
From them that the game
Like I
down
really
and
don't
able to handle things.
care.
Not so far for this rookie, because right now, back-to-back drives, they picked him off. Not college football anymore. He's got to find a way to handle what these defenses throw at him.
That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And going deep.
No! 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 Oh, man, baby, you let...
The final seconds of the first half. And the Dolphins have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. So they're able to break the tie just before halftime. Now they just don't want anything crazy to happen on the swing kickoff.
Tyreek the Greek.
Extra point, get the kickoff taken care of, and get to the locker room with the lead that they fought so hard to get.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is now 21-14.
Give me what I want. Give me what I want. Give me anything.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
I mean, why not? You just picked it off to me. If you feel bad, you gotta pick it off again.
Getting the football first, and they trail here as we
that was dead wrong.
in quarter number 3. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
Oh, he fakes a spike. He'll let one go deep for downs. And that is going to wind up incomplete. So they try to hit him.
How do I catch it and then I caught it and dropped it?
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a
Caught
minute.
it and dropped
That's
it
great work with the ball
on
in
a
the air.
humbug.
Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Now Richardson going to shift things up. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Oh, he's intercepted again. It's Richardson's 3rd of the game. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. Tough one there. First drive of the 3rd quarter, throw an interception, and now a chance that they could be in even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off.
On first down, Tagovailoa. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. Samson Ebukam just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. They were trying to set up a screen there, but that one just too slow in developing.
Yeah, too slow
Too
in
slow to
developing and
develop,
well
baby.
read, because that ends up being a bad feeling for the quarterback. When he's got no blocking in front of him, his guys are just going to let defenders go, and they're coming for him. So if it's not there, you just got to throw the ball at the turf at your running back's feet.
Now Tua. A quick slant to Hill. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 24-yard line. Up the middle they go with Mostert. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
Gotta catch up the mustard.
Ball resting on the 20. Here's 2nd and 6. Again, they'll run it with Mostert. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. And the Colts are going to get the football back in their own 17. So this offense moving the ball well, trying to open up a 2-score lead here in the 3rd quarter, but now potentially a play that could have big ramifications.
Yeah, you've driven the ball down the field. Things are looking up, but it takes just one bad decision to throw things off the rails.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor.
That's not even the way the play was supposed to go.
They'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Well,
how does that work?
To this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going into the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Richardson looking to throw this.
Flushed out right, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Son of a bitch.
Former first rounder getting in there for the sack.
And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for
little
them,
brother,
because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
Good job. Touchdown.
And he is
First
going to
down.
have a Colts first down, and they come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward.
On 1st down, Richardson.
Finds his big tight end,
Mo Alley Cox. Mo Alley. There was Mo in the alley, then your baby mama had me.
But still over 20.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
You got Mo in the alley. I'm not your baby daddy.
On this 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Play action. Now Richardson. This pass left side to Downs.
And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. A very solid gain of 27.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Touchdowns. First downs. Touchdown.
Grab. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Day is on for the point after.
Love it when a plan comes together, baby. Yeah.
And no sweat. He puts it through.
All right,
we are
y'all.
tied here in the 4th.
Good stop defense. Ain't nowhere for you to pop. If your defense gets a stop.
Setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback. Barrios deciding not to bring it out.
Can I get a sack? Can I get a sack?
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter. And a chance for this offense to
come on, man.
Drive right here.
Come on, man. How am I missing, man?
Before they work it across midfield. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
How do I miss it?
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And this time he's
able to
take
we can't stop a fullback.
42. This 2nd and 4. Off of play action, Tagovailoa. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Juju Brents. And the Colts are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. Well, these defensive coaches, they sure like what they've got in this rookie corner, and with good reason, as you saw there.
He only cost him a day 2 pick, and a lot of people thought he had first-round ability. But when he was available on draft night, that was one where you didn't need the full time to make the selection. You call that pick in early, and he shows why he was so coveted with that interception there.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
So much about defending the pass is being able to be right there at the moment the ball gets to the receiver, and he was right in his hip pocket, helping force that incompletion.
Running left, Taylor. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that
Lost
carry.
a bit off his total. Total gas station.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. They go play action with Richardson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a
wide
first down
open.
as they're
Alex
able to get the
Hart.
3rd down conversion.
I like what I'm seeing from them here. Tie game in the 4th quarter. They understand the situation. They don't need to be in any rush. Go ahead and huddle up and run your offense. That last completion put them in a nice position to take the lead in this game.
Here's Richardson to throw. And this taken in by Downs. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Now Richardson. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now. Richardson to throw it.
Flush to his right. To
Give
the
it to me.
sideline, and it's caught, but boy, he's out of bounds. Well, they tried to get him into space coming out of the backfield, but it'll be 3rd down. 3rd and long coming up. Defensively, you pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. If you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback, and then make sure you blanket the field.
And he's going to be taken down at the 39, clearly short of the first by a few yards. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And the Dolphins defense is able to hold.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Here's Tua. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out there where the big boys are. You know, making someone miss in the open field. That turned into a very well-orchestrated play right there. Going to work.
Dang, Tua take the bowler. 319 yards. They lost and dropped. Man, they're going to mess around. All they got to do is kick a field goal. Damn it. It's not fair. What was I doing, nigga? Doing. Here's your heart in the game. For the fame.
His way out of the backfield to the right, and after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
This is 1st and 10. Tua.
They'll give to the fullback on the dive. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
The end result was brute force on brute force. But think about everything that's going on if you're playing defensive tackle. You're dealing with at least one blocker across from you, trying to deal with him, shed him, and maybe even a second one before you have to try and make the tackle on the big guy.
They'll come up now on 2nd down. Now Tua. A run with Mostert up the middle.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the
let's just give up the game.
Now 1st and goal.
Now the Colts going to burn the second
Let's
of their
just give up the
timeouts,
game.
as the clock will stop
It's
with
over.
55 seconds remaining in the football game. A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th.
Throwing Tua. Once again, it's Mostert.
And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line.
Tua. That'll be caught. And that's a
touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the fourth.
Yeah, need a pick.
Any thoughts about overtime?
All you needed was a pick.
And at this juncture, that touchdown puts them up 6. I would imagine they'll kick the extra point now and rely on their defense.
Yeah, rely on their defense. So a little bit of time left on the clock here in the fourth, but they got to feel good now. Sanders on for the extra point. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game.
I just got to get it down, baby.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
Maybe we'll run this back.
Oh, good-looking return set up here. He's past the 30. And finally, he's out of bounds, but not before a great return. He's all the way inside the 30.
And when you're facing a deficit on the scoreboard, you're just looking for something to get you right back into the game, and that's the spark that they were looking for. They got it with that big return.
Here's 1st and 10.
Ooh, damn.
Richardson. That is caught.
Touchdown.
Michael Pittman with it. And he is across and in for the score. And now they can tie the game in the final stages with an extra point.
Or they can go for 2 and go for the
And win the game.
Yes, sir. That touchdown puts them in striking
Pit stop
distance.
in the end zone.
Forget being conservative here. Go for it. Go for 2.
Well, going for it on the road. Want to win it right now.
Want to win it right now. Have the momentum. Go ahead and get it done.
He's crossing. He's back to 50.
They'll try and run it.
Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it.
It was an incredibly gutsy
Just
play.
touchdown.
They've taken the lead by a point late in the game. Sanchez now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown.
You can't do it on me, bro.
Time a factor here late. He'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25. Here's 1st down. 2 to throw. He's going to let it fly. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Maybe looking for a flag, but they're not going to get one there. They took a shot, hoping to find a way to sneak into field goal range, but it's incomplete. And now with time almost gone, the task gets much more difficult.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. This ball intercepted. Picked off by Julian Blackmon. And the Colts are going to hang on the final.
That's how you win.
They get the turnover to seal this football.
That's how you win football games, baby.
That was an excellent come from behind.
That's how you win football
victory,
games.
Charles, especially there in the fourth quarter. Both offense
Hey,
and
I'm the
defense
greatest.
were
See
clicking.
me?
They're going to feel good.
AR,
about
pull out the AR on
Are
them.
they ever? Because the deficit they faced
Man, then y'all got
certainly
the
wasn't
defense, bro.
small. They obviously did not
Hey,
give
can I
up
play on your team,
that
bro?
one, and in the end,
Running behind D-Fuck. Trying to get on the squad, baby.
This one for a while.
15 points in the fourth to Coach. Feel me? Highlight. Is this the Mustard? Why is Mustard the highlight? And why is this? What the heck? I win, but you get all the highlights. Mr. Wilson.
For Charles Davis,
Coach.
crew.
Nigga threw for 300 yards.
Watching the NFL on
Had
EA
5
Sports
takeaways,
for
though.
more. Find
I
us on
kept on
Twitter
ball.
at EA Madden NFL.
The defense, boy.
From South Florida. Good night, everybody.
Defense and balanced offense equals a dub. We had 4 touchdowns. I had 3. I had just touchdowns. Tua was the better quarterback. And he had the 77-yard long dig. I had 200 yards. We was both tossing it up. Rushing though. Jonathan Taylor with the 54-yard long dig. Oster had a 20-yarder. I have him. Who was breaking tackles? Mozart. Us. Who had the tutty? And who had the yards? Your boy JC. That be me. Who was catching it? It's always my nigga. Dang, Mozart was playing the game. Overtime with touchdown, first down. Tyreek Hill 2 touchdowns. Michael Pittman had a touchdown. Jonathan touchdowns had a touchdown. Josh touchdowns had a touchdown. Well, Mozart was 10 for it. Dag nabbit, baby.